Hi everyone, the Pokemon Fan1993 here back with more Pokemon Showdown. Now, I wasn't sure how to make a thumbnail for this because I am not doing just one. I'm actually doing a monotype battle with my new fairy team and an OU battle with my fairy team. Now, I did about 6 or 7 of these battles, and I won about 3 or 4 of them. And these were one of them when I tried the monotype because I wanted to see if it was going to work the way it was. I had to switch a Azumarill set when I switched from that one or this battle to the next one, but not by much. It was just to change the item. So let's get into this, huh? Let's see, I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to explain my set as it goes. Sleeveon is a choice special attacker, which makes I can only use one move. I start with Mystical Fire. Special attack lowers. Weakness policy, unfortunately. Sword Dance. Stance change blade form. So he actually managed to knock me out with the Shadow Sneak. Alright, so I switch Lefty. Lefty set is Prankster. The Virgin set, but it has no attacks, therefore, you'll be able to see what most moves it has anyway. Start with Thunder Wave. Prankster allows you to go first, because of priority, so I go for a Thunder Wave, and then I go for Reflect, the Light Play. Focus is a stall user, using a King's Rock and Serene Grace and Air Slash in order to perma-flinch the opponent. I go for Ancient Power right there because Serene Grace, Serene Grace increases the secondary effect. Therefore, Air Slash's secondary effect is flinch, and Ancient Power secondary effect raises all stats except HP by 1 stage. Just for Flamethrower, I was like, all right. Beast boost increases speed, so I switched to Azumarill. Azumarill's current set was in this battle because I didn't realize how it worked. I've never used a Belly Drum set before, but basically what I was trying to do was I was trying to set Belly Drum, and then it had the berry restores HP back to about 75%. I know there's a berry that does that, but I can't remember what it is, and I can't find it. And its other moves are basically just, the other ones are basically just straight up water and fairy type moves, and then it has Aqua. Switches to enemies, I go for a Belly Drum that lowers my stats down, but maximize my attack. I go for Liquidation. And then he finishes Azumarill with a Power Whip. I thought it was done here for a while. It's just a Mimikyu. Mimikyu's set is Swords Dance, Life Orb, and then it has a Ghost type move, a Fairy type move, and then it will Shadow Sneak. So it's kind of like a Azumarill, just in a different form. So I go for Shadow Sneak, just to his Pokemon. He goes for Fire Blast. Disguise, not making so I don't take damage, and I go for a Swords Dance here. My objective here was to knock it out in one shot using Shadow Sneak, and I managed to do it. Alright, I was like, alright. It's both guys. I'm like, alright, so I'll go for a Shadow Claw. Super effective Sash, survives with 1% HP. Weak Armor, lowers defense, increases speed. Goes for Giga Drain, not enough, and I go for a Shadow Sneak, and that's enough to knock it out. He switches, and then he forfeits. So I was like, alright, so that team worked really well. My Hatterene is a defensive Calm Mind user, which doesn't seem to be very good, but in certain occasions it can be very good. Okay, so that one's done. Let's look at the next one. So for this one, this was actually kind of interesting because I've been in this situation before. This is an OU battle, and the opponent did not understand how Magic Bounce worked, which actually led me to sweep her entire team. But I'll show you exactly. Like, keep an eye on the chat here. You're gonna see what I'm talking about here. I start with Hatterene, all right. I go for Calm Mind. They increase my special attack, special defense. Stealth Rock that Magic Bounce bounces that back to the opponent. Calm Mind again. He goes for an Explosion. I say interesting in the comments. That is kind of interesting. I don't think something like that. Then he goes for a Toxic here, which Magic Bounce bounces that back. So what Magic Bounce does, it basically bounces back Stealth Rocks, anything that does indirect damage. So let's say Stealth Rocks would be bought back, Spikes would be, Poison Spikes would be, Toxic, Thunder Wave, stuff like that. She doesn't know how Magic Bounce works, so I just give her a slight bit of advice here because it definitely seems unfair. Milotic. I go for a Psyshock. Dragon Tail makes me immune to that because I'm part fairy. I say, look up Magic Bounce. And then I thought maybe the Dragon Tail was just a mistake, and then amazingly she starts talking to me. I'm like, alright, so after a while here she starts talking to me. Sleep Talk, unfortunately, gets a Dragon Tail. I go for another Calm Mind. I'm restoring HP over the entire time. I'm trying to get so I can knock it out in one shot with the Psyshock. This time she hit Skull, does a small amount of damage. side shock. And then go for another side shock. I thought she'd go for a cover or rest again instead of sleep shock again. I guess she didn't know that rest always lasts 2 to 3 turns. I did not mean to do that. Whoops. So let's go flip up a lot here because I screwed that up. Alright, here's about where I stopped, I think. Look at this, has this little neat thing down here. So I accidentally hit the reset, so that's my own fault. Switch to Virizion. That's where he starts talking to me. Oh wow, I didn't know this had a chat function. He said left my A off. And I put, yeah, it's hard to forget sometimes. I thought that's all she was gonna say. But when she started talking, a lot more men. So, interesting thing here. I told you that everything bounces back including Will-O-Wisp. Well, she's worrying about magic balance. And then she goes for Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp bounces that back to Mew. Mew has the ability to synchronize, which makes it so it burns them, but because synchronize it also burns me. And I put in the chat, like, wow, that is. And I put in the chat, I think I put wow here. Yeah. Oh wait, Clear Heaven's like, wow, it's like, I'll call that a happy accident. So once I got Mew out of the way, I wasn't worried because we'll understand the next part. Lizzie's special defense and HP is high. Well, HP is the highest, special defense is pretty high. But Side Shock does physical damage even though it bases my Hatterene around special attack stats. So I go for Side Shock, that's it. Then we start talking a little bit here, I think. Side Shock deals physical damage. Next week we'll have a much better team. Hopefully I see. And then she said, good luck in your Denver, fam. She said, GG. So that was a nice little thing here. She got creamed. But she learned from her mistakes, and she wasn't completely toxic about it. And more than all than ever is that she actually talked to me through it, which is something you don't see a lot. Usually if someone talks to you, they put you down, they say, oh, you're trash, stuff like that. You can see about all that if you look at like any Showdown video. Like, just put in Pokemon Showdown Salt, and you'll see it. And you're wondering why I'm wearing a jacket because I just got out of my shower, and I don't want to expose my entire belly because if I don't need to. All right. Pretty good videos. I'd say the second one really took the cake because I was able to teach somebody something, and that's not something that you normally get to teach people on Showdown without them negatively responding to it. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you want to see more, comment, subscribe. This is ThePokemonfan1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care.